Hello everyone, welcome to my High Celebrities news channel. The story for today is the UK has been criticised for only taking in about 1,000 Ukrainian refugees so far, while people flee as their homeland is invaded by Russian troops. And during Sunday night's BAFTA 2022 Film Awards, Andy Serkis, 57, skillfully ripped into Home Secretary Priti Patel's visa rules and the UK's immigration policy, while presenting Best Director at London's Royal Albert Hall. The Lord of the Rings star branded the Tory MP's handling of visa applications a complete nightmare while indicating that, in general, she has created a hostile environment for asylum seekers. Taking to the stage, Andy said, "A world-class director is a visionary empowered to change the world with a story that they're burning to tell. Bringing together and leading a huge family of supremely talented strangers on a difficult and chaotic journey whilst hopefully creating an atmosphere that inspires, is inclusive and values every single member of that family equally, so it's no surprise that Priti Patel on her debut feature, Hostile Environment, found enormous problems. And that her follow-up movie, All Refugees Are Welcome but Some Are More Welcome Than Others, is a complete nightmare." Unlike the European Union, which is allowing Ukrainians 3-year residency without a visa, the UK has retained controls on entry, saying they are essential for security. Earlier this week, Boris Johnson defended the nation's response to the crisis and said an upcoming scheme will allow Britons to take citizens from the war-torn country into their homes. The scheme will enable Britons to put people fleeing the war up in a spare room, or perhaps give them a job. However, it is expected that anyone offering to house a Ukrainian refugee will have to pass disclosure and barring service checks, which will slow the process further. Scores of Ukrainian families were turned away at Calais with just 760 people granted visas under the Home Office Family Support Scheme despite tens of thousands of applications. Following mounting criticism, Priti Patel announced on Thursday major changes to the visa regime, but charities said they did not go far enough. How does the visa process work and why do people have to provide biometric data? The government's refugee scheme means British nationals with family in Ukraine are now allowed to bring their relatives to Britain while Ukrainians living in the UK can do the same. People in Ukraine who are eligible to come to the UK must apply for a visa online. This process requires people to provide a wealth of information about themselves and formal evidence to back up their application. They must provide their full name, date of birth, their current passport and details of any criminal convictions. They must also prove their link to the UK, for example, someone who is looking to join their partner in Britain must prove that they are married or have been living together for at least 2 years. They must provide evidence to show this is the case in the form of a marriage certificate, a tenancy agreement, utility bill or bank statement. Once they have submitted their application with supporting documentation, they are currently required to attend an in-person appointment at a visa application center, BAC. When they attend their appointment, they are asked to give biometric data in the form of fingerprints. This data is then used by the UK to conduct security checks, which then informs the decision on whether someone is granted a visa. The UK has faced criticism for sticking to this system because the situation on the ground in Ukraine makes it difficult for people to attend a VAC. The easing of rules from Tuesday, March 15 for Ukrainian passport holders will see the requirement to attend a VAC as part of the application process removed. People granted permission to come to the UK will be required to attend a VAC to give biometric data after they arrive in Britain. While on the red carpet at the BAFTAs earlier in the evening, Andy Serkis insisted that arts do hold humanity together. Reflecting on the Russian invasion of Ukraine, he told the PA news agency, "It's a difficult situation having a celebration like this when such horrendous, horrific things are happening not too far away from here. But I think it's also important that arts are celebrated because arts do hold humanity together, and actually freedom of speech and the power of storytelling is something that I think Ukrainians would totally applaud. So if we hold them up tonight and reflect the enjoyment and the passion back to them, I don't think it's a bad thing." He added, "It's really important to remember what is going on in the context of having an event like this. but as I say, what it stands for is so positive, because it's about inclusion, because actually BAFTA have really moved, in the last few years, towards inclusion. That is all for today news. Thank you for watching to my channel. Please be sure to leave your comment and subscribe below for more news update.